And we are back. Couch Company Podcast. I'm John. With me as always, Tyler.
Hey, did you fumble that?
I fumbled it.
Okay.
But I picked it back up.
I called it out. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I need someone to keep me accountable.
I'm not the guy for
When I
that.
fumble the rock.
Yeah.
You're not that guy?
I don't account. I enable.
That's not enabling, though. That's kind of just pointing out a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. What is that enabling? More mistakes?
Oh, well, for this, yes, I guess I held you accountable to put the intro
Get the fucking
correctly.
intro right,
Yeah.
you stupid
Yeah.
idiot.
Okay, well, as long
And
as you're
I'm
reading
like-
between the lines, we're fine.
Okay. That's what I need. I need hard coaching.
Yeah. I guess
Which is
what's
good.
the point of talking all this time beforehand if you're still going to mess it up? You idiot.
I need to be
Is this
better.
too much? I feel mean.
I need to be better, dude.
Yeah.
This is what I need.
Yeah.
This is how I climb.
Yeah.
You understand? You get honesty.
You're Emerald now.
I am Emerald.
Yeah.
0 LP because I lost. But
Oh, okay.
you get a little bit of a barrier. I was telling you this week.
Yeah.
The D&D. You can lose like a bunch of games, actually, I think. It's pretty generous. But we're at 0 LP, but we are Emerald, which is technically the highest I've ever been. But if you adjust for inflation,
Yeah.
I don't think it really is the highest I've ever been because Emerald used to be kind of platinum, I think, is how it looks.
League of Legends is what we're talking about. I assume most people
Dude, people
picked
know.
up on this. Yeah.
People know.
Sure.
Probably not. But yeah, so that feels good.
Do you
except I stink.
feel deep down in your soul?
Yes.
Do you think that like 2 years ago, John XP 1290
Mhm, that's me.
would beat current you, or do you actually feel
In
that
life
you're-
or league?
in league? Oh no, you're crushing life. You're good.
Um,
In league, do you feel like 2 years ago you were just a better player? Like if you did like a 1v1 on Rust.
I felt better,
Yeah.
but the rank is indicating that I'm not better
yeah.
because my win rate is very good. Now I am duoing a bit, so that definitely adds into it. But there have been previous seasons where I've duoed as well. I definitely didn't get this rank this fast. Like my win rate's like 56, 57%, which is very good.
Yeah.
My Malphite, by the way, 90% win rate. Like
Okay.
actually disgusting. I think I have a losing win rate on literally every other champion.
Sure.
Almost.
That's good.
But Jeff makes fun of me because I'm just a simple tank player.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is kind of is what it is. But my Malphite is incredible, apparently.
Yeah.
He's a big rock.
I know who Malphite is. Yeah.
Rock solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't oh no, who does Gerard play? Nautilus?
I thought Gerard played Vagar
Oh yeah. Yeah, probably.
quite a bit.
That sounds-
You played Nautilus a game.
I did. Maybe
The
that's
big
what
anchor?
I'm thinking of.
Yeah. And you played Ziggs.
Like Ziggs, yeah.
Ziggs is good.
Yeah. I finally got I think right off my computer.
Vanguard?
Vanguard, yeah.
It's never off your computer.
I uninstalled all this shit and then
Doesn't matter.
Man,
Kernel level.
what is in this coffee? I keep swearing. I gotta stop swearing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because of your daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's starting to pick it up.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, that's not good. I got to remember that, too, because I always used to swear around her
Yeah. Yeah.
when she was a baby.
She'll repeat everything.
Dang. Yeah, she's getting really good at talking.
Yeah. You knew. Talking,
I knew
walking,
that's how it works.
crying.
Like, she's actually starting to form sentences. It's really funny, though. Like, I was talking to your wife about this, where you can tell she's, like, very verbally smart because she has the cadence down for a conversation. She really kind of understands the foundation or structure of sentences, but she doesn't have the vocabulary for it all.
She's gibberish.
So
but,
she'll just say complete gibberish, but you can tell that it's in a format that would make sense if she was using words.
Yep.
So maybe what I'm saying makes no sense, but I think that kind of indicates that she's pretty smart.
Hey, I'll take it. It's better than being
Why?
dumb.
I'm not complimenting you.
Well, I feel like I helped.
Nah.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
Look,
probably maybe a little bit. I think Mickey helped.
The number, yeah, maybe. The number one thing about being a parent so far is like, I don't care about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you saying she's smart, awesome.
Yeah.
I don't care. I could be the dumbest rock on the planet, and it would
like Malphite.
exactly.
Yeah.
As long as she is better, great.
Yeah, that's a sign of a good parent, I think.
Yeah, we'll try. Yeah.
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 Selfless.
I don't know about selfless, but yeah.
I think it's selfless. I think if you're doing parenting correctly,
that's
selfless pursuit.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
I'm saying I don't think I'm very selfless.
I think you're selfless when it comes to that. I think it's been a good test of your character.
It's been a test, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I think you're doing well, though.
Well, thanks, man.
She seems happy. She never wants you to leave. That's probably a good sign.
Yeah. Well, it's because I give her everything she asks for.
You're a father to a daughter. That is kind of how it's worked since the beginning of time, my friend.
That is the law.
Actually, maybe that hasn't. Maybe it was worse back in the day.
Hasn't. Yeah, it was Cain and Abel, right?
Cain and Abel?
Yeah.
What?
That was the first sons.
Those were
Adam and Eve's sons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like.
I'm saying dads spoil their daughters.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of the classic.
Who's the first woman? Aside from
Eve.
obviously Eve. Okay, yes. Who's the first daughter? Should we know that?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a thing somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, it depends what you believe too. Probably, right?
Well, I'm going
if you're
Genesis.
Eastern
Yeah.
religion,
Sure.
probably someone else.
Maybe.
You think? Well, they don't talk about Eve and stuff, do they?
I guess not.
If you're a Buddhist?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
think so.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
That'd be a Justin question.
That's a
he would
Justin
know.
question.
He is.
He's raging
Been
on
there.
his,
Yeah.
his speakers right now.
I don't think he's raging. He's probably like. I think
Well, he's very
on.
calm because he's
Yes.
into the. Well, he's not Buddhism.
He's
but, yeah.
studied.
Studied. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Uh,
I don't know.
we were talking about Penny for a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I keep bringing her up. She's great.
Yeah. But then we were talking about my league rank and how I can't talk at all anymore. So that kind of stinks. So can't play league, can't talk, no daughter. It's rough.
Yeah.
It's a rough time.
Yeah.
But we're working on that. So next week we have another
way to bring it back.
Little eventy poo.
Yep.
A dating eventy poo.
This is the same organization?
Yeah, same organization, same exact event, different place.
Okay.
I'm hoping I don't run into the same people.
Yeah, you're gonna, right? Like
maybe.
Probably.
Maybe. But we were talking a little bit before we started recording that I think we were talking about dating apps or something. And then you were saying like dating apps just don't work because people lie.
Yes.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like a resume. I view it as a resume.
100%
right?
a resume.
Where hopefully people don't straight up lie, which I'm sure they do, but everyone to some extent is stretching the truth or presenting themselves in the best light.
Yeah.
At the cost of some accuracy, maybe.
Yes.
Now, my strategy has been going to I don't use dating apps at all, which I've said. And I don't think I would do well on there, and I don't like them, and a whole bunch of reasons. So I've been going in person and doing it. Now, I really just started doing that this year. I've done a couple other things, but committing this year. And there's no hiding. There's no hiding there. You got to, you are who you are kind of deal. You're presenting yourself how you are, which I think I do better at. Maybe not.
No, you do. But at the same time, I still think that there is a level of, I don't know, like you're not your most authentic self. And that's not
in person.
Well, anyone.
Oh yeah,
anyone.
For sure.
Like you know what I mean. Like you're still not going to.
Your guardrails are up.
Exactly.
I need to get out of the mindset because I'm in the mindset right now where we're EXP farming. We're not saying no to pretty much anything. We're keeping an open mind as possible, which I think is all good things. But the point is, I need to reshape my mindset where it's like I do have guardrails up. I am probably subconsciously trying to morph my personality so that the person I'm talking to is more likely to like me, which I can't do. I got to be myself.
Yeah.
But not too much like myself because I'm an idiot. Just enough of myself.
That's where you must know, man. Yeah.
I'm not smart. I've learned that, dude. I've learned that. After the last round, I've learned that I'm not smart at all, which I knew, but that confirmed
There
it.
are different kinds of smart.
It's like an intelligence stat, wisdom stat, like in D&D.
Sure, yeah.
Those are the two types of smart, and charisma maybe could be like its own thing. That's your street smart, maybe.
Yeah, but I feel like there are subcategories within intelligence. Right?
Yeah,
like you could have like emotional intelligence,
history,
and street
and
smarts.
arcana, and
yeah.
There's subcategories.
Yeah.
called ability checks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, I am not smart unless it comes to sports betting, Dungeons and Dragons, kind of. Even that, not really. League of Legends, maybe I'm a little smart. I'm learning a little bit about gardening. I've been doing that for like 5 years now, maybe 4 years.
Yeah.
Remember when we did that?
Yeah.
How's yours going? Streaming?
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Check out Sir Woven.
I don't even know what
I'm sorry. Anyways, so I'm really the first one I went to this year, which was back in January. The goal was just go and see what happens. It was very like standard goal, like you just pull the Band-Aid off and let's see what happens. Now that we have a little experience under our belt, we're starting to refine it a little bit. So it's like clay, you're starting to shape it. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to try to be a little bit more authentic, a little bit more myself, not try to cater.
Yeah. You want me to prove how inauthentic you're going to be?
Huh?
You want me to prove how inauthentic
Sure.
you're going to be? All right. Talk about the podcast.
Oh, God. That's such a bad idea.
I know.
Okay, look.
It is. Look,
Withholding information is not being inauthentic, okay? You have to be very careful. And all my friends disagree about, not even all my friends, some of my friends disagree about this, where it's like, oh, why wouldn't you tell her about this and that? It's like, look. You can't open with, oh, I'm going to a role-playing summer camp war thingy.
dude, you that's
But that's not like, this isn't okay. If that was like, I look forward to this every year and I love it and I'm all about it, sure.
yeah.
You got to bring that up.
Yeah.
I don't know it. Like, this is the first time I'm doing it. I'm kind of doing it on a whim a little bit. I'm doing it for my buddy.
Yeah.
And myself. I
Yeah.
mean, it was his idea, and I appreciate him putting the thought into it and sharing it with me, and I'm looking forward to it, even though I'm very worried about it. But it's like, so do you understand the difference there?
Yes,
Right?
I get
I'm not
it.
passionate about that.
I'm shining a little spotlight around.
You're getting me
I get
riled
it.
up
I
here,
know.
okay?
I
You're
get
getting me
it.
riled up.
You don't think I actually mean to, like, but that's my point. So this is all talking about, because you mentioned AI and like a dating app and different things like that. I think the only way,
You mentioned AI in a dating app.
did I?
Yes.
Okay. The only way to do it right
Yeah.
is you go on an app and it just tells a story, asks you a bunch of questions, but it asks you a bunch of questions that you could really have no idea what it's trying to get at, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like so basically it's like section 1, describe your perfect partner, blah, 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 blah. Section 2, describe who you are in the dating app. And it's like, it's very like core dating app stuff.
Yes.
The AI takes that and it says, okay, this is what you're looking for, what you think you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you see yourself. And it takes that information. Then it starts asking you all these kind of different questions and things like that you answer. But it would be like heavily rooted in like, like therapy and
Like Myers-Briggs stuff?
I wanted to say psychosomatic, but I don't think that's right. Yeah,
personality test things.
kind of, but in a way that like,
Well, that's been the biggest faults, in my opinion, of those is that you start seeing patterns.
exactly.
And that always fucks me up because it's like, now I've recognized the pattern. It's asked me this question at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm now thinking about what I answered prior to that because I want to be consistent rather than
Right.
gut level, because I think that's what you're supposed to do. And the other thing is, to your point, the way you view yourself is different than who you really are.
No, exactly. But that's why you need that, where
Yes.
you have here's how I view myself. But
Yeah.
then like, I think it would keep asking you all these different questions, but it would ask you effectively the same question, but like 3-4 different ways. Like this would be an extensive, crazy test, right?
Yeah.
But the idea would be, and I would make a website called gogglesoff.com, because you mentioned like beer goggles or like rose tinted glasses or something
Yeah.
like that. It would just be gogglesoff.com.
You just thought of that?
Right now, yeah.
That's pretty good.
So basically, it's taking off this idea of these dating apps, and it would say, "Hey, we understand what you're looking for, right? Now, in our database of all these people, we can give you this,
Yeah.
but they can say, here's how you look to those people, given your parameters and different things like that.
Yeah.
Here's who we recommend for you based off of your answers. Here's who we think you're going to be most compatible with. It might not be your quote unquote ideal 6'2", blonde hair, dark skin, whatever you're looking for, you
Yeah.
know, like. But then it basically says like, here's your toggle. You can do the dating app stuff that you've been doing with every other app, and it hasn't been working out for you. But here you go if you want it. Here's the pool of people that fit what you want. Here's the pool of people that we think suit you better, and you could truly be your authentic self. So you could meet this person for the first time, and they say, "Oh, what do you do Friday nights?" You're like, "Dude, I do a podcast," and they would be like, "Oh, that's cool," and you'd be fine. You know, like something that's someone's open to that.
Yes.
Politically, religiously, family, like everything.
Yeah.
That would be the only way for a dating app to actually like cut through all the crap and stuff like that. But I think only AI can do it.
Yeah, I think, well, there's so many data points. I always felt that the truest personality test would be one that not only yourself takes, but
Like a friend.
all your friends
Yeah.
and family.
Yep.
Now that's like impossible, but then you get how you view yourself, how everyone else views you, and then to your point, you know, AI has all of these data sets now, data
Absolutely.
points that it can put together, start making connections, and saying, okay, here's what you are like based on all of these interactions, right?
Keep it completely anonymous so you don't know who's saying what about you and
Yes,
stuff, and you're
of
not
course.
getting like exact, but it's like it's true.
I wouldn't even share what they said about you. You
Yeah.
just say like, here, like you get your final
this is
result.
you. This is you.
Yeah, you're this archetype. This is
Yep.
what we see. And you could, I mean, eventually, right, get more detailed than the archetypes that we have, right? Because there's these categories, but everyone's going to be slightly
Yeah.
a little different here and there. So you can
Yep.
get really detailed,
But that's why you need to ask the question multiple times. Like,
of course. Well, yeah, there's a reason it's done that way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the way it's done right now, it's very easy to identify that, which
Yes.
may
Yeah.
be part of the point. I don't know. But
People do what they want to be seen as, what they want. Like,
yeah,
and
it's
just like
flawed
it's just a big
because
lie.
people are flawed.
Yeah.
That's the issue with these tests.
Yeah.
Like I'm the one taking it. My answers are going to be skewed, maybe based on my mood,
Yeah.
based on a lot of different things. So,
Like there are people in this world where you can talk to them for the first time and it feels like you've known them forever. You can talk to like it's no problem. You can talk about literally anything. Like
Yeah.
like just really kind of deep, instant connection, friendship, whatever you want to call it. There are 8 billion people on the planet. There's no reason why you couldn't have like basically like I'm not saying every single connection, obviously,
Yeah.
but like
yeah.
there's no reason why the majority of people that you are on this app could not fit that profile or like even if it's not like, oh, I want someone that's like 6'2" and dark and handsome and blah blah blah, and it's like, oh, what'd you give me this like 4 foot pale guy for or whatever. But then when you talk to them or whatever, and it's just like, oh my goodness. Again, looks might be a big thing, but the AI would factor all that in where it's like how important is sexual attraction or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
They would just ask it in 6 different ways that
Right.
isn't a blatant like, do
Be
you think looks are important?
disguised, yeah.
Because most people be like, oh no, like looks are important or like, no, I don't care how they look, but like deep down they do, right? So you have to
Yes.
like kind of unravel all of that. And,
Yes.
yeah. I don't know.
I think it makes sense to
It's
me.
coming. It's coming. It'll happen.
Yeah. You should see if that domain's open or whatever.
I'm sure it's not, but maybe. I do that all the time where I think of like different like websites and it's
Yeah.
like $5 a year for it or something like that.
Yeah,
So I
just to
buy
hold
it. Yeah.
But if you like, if someone else has an idea
yeah.
and they need that website, then
sure.
you're big
Yeah.
time.
Or they can just kick you off of it depending on like what it is and stuff.
Really?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard stories of people getting big paydays.
Sometimes. Or sometimes it's just like, oh, hey, you bought this, you parked it, you're not using it.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Well, you'd have to
blah,
put
blah, blah.
something together.
Well, yeah.
A little something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's eventually where everything's going, more or less.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
Gonna integrate
it'd be
AI
a good
into
use
everything.
for it. It just, yeah.
That makes sense to me, though. That seems like a really good application of it.
Yeah.
It's like this can be improved through a larger technological model, right?
Like, dude, think about texting alone,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where it's like, and this gets into like some personal stuff, but like personal data stuff. But it's just like if it said, hey, can we take a look at all your text messages?
Now I understand what you're saying.
Right? And it's like, okay.
The more info they have to you,
exactly.
the better, of course.
It's looking at frequency.
Yes.
It's looking at punctuation, verbiage, how you talk, all that stuff, emoji use, like whatever.
Yep.
And then it's putting you with somebody that complements that, where it's just like, oh, you're talking on the same wavelength. Like there are people who, my dad, love him to death, terrible texter, don't know like what he says half the time.
Right.
But there are just like some things where it's just like you connect with someone on a texting thing, or if you like calling more, like it would account for all of that, and it would be so effortless.
Yeah, I think what would be interesting to see is where the disconnects are, because what you'd have to do is have weighted scores on particular aspects, right? So things that are more fundamental, like the desire to have children, would have a really high weighted score, right? Because those are going to be your make or break items.
Maybe
100%.
But
because the goal is, okay, we're trying to find you someone that you're going to spend the rest of your life with.
Yes.
So we need to factor in, because you're not going to find a person where you're aligned on every single thing. And I would argue, even if you did, that's not the ideal result that you want. You want differences.
It's not about the compatibility part of it. It's about like if they had enough questioning, right?
Yeah.
It would, if you work best with a person just like you in certain areas, then it would be able to pick that out. Like we're still looking at it from like a compatibility, like I want kids, cool, you're compatible, whatever. This would be like so much deeper, where it's like, oh yes, I like children, but I like it to this.
But you still have to ask those big questions.
But my point is
that's the baseline.
But my point is it would be the underlying.
Yes, it's deeper. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's deeper, so deep that the person doesn't actually know. So for instance, whenever somebody was like pregnant, right?
Yeah.
And Target would send them like baby stuff because they counted like their, I don't know, tampons and all this other stuff and all these different like key factors where they knew that they were pregnant before they knew they were pregnant, right?
I didn't know about that.
Okay, well that's a thing.
That's crazy.
Yes,
that's insane.
It's insane.
That's scary.
So you look at stuff like that. This would be on that level where it's like
you're pregnant.
No, it's just like, but it understands like psychologically. Even if you're like, oh, I don't want kids or whatever.
Yeah.
It would be such a complex model and such an understanding of that stuff.
Yeah.
They could be like, okay, it takes all this into account, but then it's like, okay, it can also like forward project how your brain is going to be.
I get that.
So like,
but the bottom line is that those types of questions, whether it's projecting forward in time, like, because I understand what you're saying, where it's like, okay, I say I don't want it, and based on all of the information that it's gathered, the door is open.
There's an
for this person. Yes.
Even if they're 100% shut now.
Yes.
The AI could say there's an 80% chance you're going to want it.
I get that. All I'm saying is that factor, something like that, would be weighted higher than something like texting.
Maybe.
Obviously. 100%.
Because it all makes up
if you're doing it correctly, because in my opinion, you got to have these foundational factors in line with each other, right? Because that's going to be what sustains your relationship. And then the other aspects of it are things that you either can work through, or the other side of that fence is things you learn from. So maybe they are into something, like something, have a hobby that you have no experience with or initially don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And then the AI would be able to tell is like, oh, you would actually be open to this. You've just never had a good experience with it or whatever. And that's how people grow, right? Like with your friends or relationships or whatever. It's like, my fear would be the way you were describing it. Maybe I'm not understanding what you were saying, is that, oh, we're all in line with all of these things and we're like the same person. It's like, that would not be a good result in my opinion.
It could, right? But I'm saying every individual person. Like if I dated myself, and honestly, Chelsea we're alike in a lot of ways, right?
Sure.
There could be certain people are more akin to like, oh, we're the same and you match. There are some people that would be more compatible being polar opposites, where it's like opposites attract. So I think it accounts for all. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just.
It gets so deep,
it's so deep and so complex that we would not be able to. Yeah, we would not be able to fathom it.
It's pretty much unlocking, like how things work. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's brain chemistry. It's you know all that stuff. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're a ways off from that, I think.
Yeah, but
It makes sense to me. I think that's the way to go. If dating apps get to that level,
yeah,
sure. Although still maybe not, because they need access to all my texts and stuff. But
I'm just saying that could be something.
I know,
where,
but imagine how well you'd know someone.
Yeah.
Based off of like what you say.
But what I'm saying is, even if you didn't get that information, it could be something as simple as, okay, you're answering these questions, right?
Yeah, like here's a scenario.
How fast are you typing on your phone? How long are you typing?
Yeah.
What kind of punctuation and stuff are you doing? Like, all of that could be taken into account. Are you doing this on a computer? Oh, okay, so you're taking a computer as something that's a little bit more like it could be psychoanalyzing all of that behind the scenes that you just don't even comprehend. And I'm making a lot of that stuff up, obviously, but it could be wild.
I agree.
Gogglesoff.com. I think more so than anything, having, and it's probably scary, but having a machine say, hey man, here's where you're aiming. This is what you want. Like,
fuck you, machine.
You want this type of person. This is who you're attracted to. This is what you think, right?
Yeah.
Now it could say, we understand you're attracted to this. Here's where, here's the type of person you're going to attract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you could want this like blonde bombshell or whatever, and it's,
you think you want this type of person,
right?
But you actually want this type of person.
Well,
I could see that as well, because I'm a person where I openly admit I don't know what I want.
Great.
That's why we're in the fact gathering segment. But that would be very useful for me. Or it's like, hey, based on all this information, here's what you most likely would find most important.
Yeah,
I guess, or something, right? And it kind of ranks out these things.
Or it's like, hey, Karen, like you're not gonna get a 6'2", six figure. You're not
Here's
gonna
the
get this guy.
likelihood of you.
So
in that. I mean, you have to. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like
you're trying to sell it, so you're like you'd have to. Have a nicer way of doing.
You're
that.
either trying to sell it, or you're saying, hey, take those goggles off.
That's right.
And this is your here's your cap.
Yeah.
Now obviously you're right. We got to market it a little bit better,
but like a little better. But yeah, that's kind of part of the experience.
Mr. Perfect is this guy, not this guy.
Yeah.
Trust us.
Yeah. Or go back to doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But that led you here.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it's there.
Dude, it's there.
That's easy.
It's there.
That takes no data. We took your 6 questions, we threw it in your thing, and then
in the book.
Yeah. It's like
why you here?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. I think I've just dating apps in the current state horrible.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they work for some people.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually.
It's a way to meet someone.
Majority of people meet on dating apps these days, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be a statistic.
Sure.
I would say so.
I think, myself included, I'd be more comfortable texting with someone for a while before actually meeting them.
No, I'm the opposite. I'm a bad texter.
I'm an introvert. That's why. Thank God I
Grow
don't have
up.
to do that. Oh, I have a wife and child. I'm good.
Yeah,
I win.
Like you do win.
Yeah, I just
it's good. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm excited, a little nervous, but
Thursday, huh?
What's the worst that can happen?
Nothing.
I get diagnosed with cancer and die a slow, painful death.
Alone.
Yeah. The likelihood of that happening is less than what will probably happen.
I'll be there for you.
So
I'll hang out.
If that's the case, we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
So we're good. All right. You have a lot of things on here. I saw you typing away today.
It's.
I want to start with this, though. You have a little bit of an army forming, which we've talked about.
Yeah, I'm starting.
But your handhelds are getting a little bit out of control. Do you want to address the people?
I like handhelds.
Yeah, but
every handheld has
two new ones.
Every handheld has a purpose.
Have you named them yet? I know you were asked that.
No, I haven't named them.
I think you probably need to at this point.
I think I will. Once I start putting them on stands and actually finding like a home for them and everything, I think I'll do that.
You'll need to name them.
Yeah. Everyone has a purpose in the.
That's not true.
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
Look, I'm looking at these right here. I'm looking at this little stack of your Game Boy Advances.
Perfect example.
SPs.
Perfect example.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I am currently looking at, audience, is 3 Game Boy Advance SPs.
Yeah.
And they are all slightly a different size, but they remain Game Boy Advance SP-esque emulators.
Yes.
different colors too.
Yeah.
So what are the purpose? I mean, especially these two. What in the world is the purpose between these three different?
Well, open up the indigo one.
This is indigo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got little sticks down there.
Okay, you have sticks on this one.
No sticks on the other ones.
Okay, well then what's the difference between these two? Size?
Yeah, one's big, one's cute.
Well, why do you want the cute one?
If I'm just throwing it in my pocket and walking around doing whatever, like
You don't walk around.
Well, I could.
You can't fool me.
I could walk around.
No, you can't.
I could walk around if I wanted to.
You hate walking around.
I'm just saying.
You want to be in here.
The blue one is my favorite of those three.
Yeah,
like
I think
even just the shoulder buttons are they feel good,
and it's like the original.
Yeah,
color.
original size, color, all that jazz. Yeah.
Man, these are smaller than I remember.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is okay. Your hand's cramping up. You want something bigger. You go with the bigger one.
Now you go bigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is much better.
And I use different operating systems. So this uses Onion OS. That one uses Mustard OS, and then I have I think Spruce on the last one. But I don't know. They all have different things. I have one more coming. That's my last one for a while.
Okay.
And then that should be good. And then I think I feel good about it.
Yeah. It's getting out of hand, I think.
A little bit.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, it's getting crazy. Like, you have, 12 now?
Something like that.
Yeah.
3, yeah.
And you don't even count your Switch and your
I don't
Steam Deck.
That's not,
But I count those.
Both Steam Decks. Yeah. And then
all the
three
switches. Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
But
hey, whatever makes you happy.
Well, it makes me happy in like these short bursts.
An incremental
Also,
amount.
you can see all my Xenoblades that I grabbed too.
I saw.
Yeah.
Or you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Are you going to play them?
Yeah, I think so.
It was a pretty popular series. I was
looking up the ratings and they were like
they're always
high.
great. Yeah. And they're always like remastering them or definitive edition or this and that.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Game of the Year edition is not Game of the Year, but you know what I mean?
It's literally called definitive edition.
Oh, it is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am seeing that. They're always re-releasing them.
Yep.
So I feel like it must be pretty good if they're making money off that.
Yeah.
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 You have to let me know how it goes. I actually don't know. Is that like a turn-based or is it adventure game?
Action.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's like third person.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's up your alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I have, we're working on it.
Yeah, you got a lot of,
stuff.
So you have a million retro handhelds.
Yes.
What have you been playing on them? Maybe that's more important.
Well, can we do a quick gripe real quick?
Of
So I'm
course.
finishing up my
Always.
Game Boy Advance stuff, and here
Yeah.
I actually have it right here.
Okay.
Let's do a little game. Do you know a little game called Super Mario Advance?
Yes.
All right.
Super Mario Advance.
So Super Nintendo.
Yes.
There is Mario Brothers.
Yep.
There's Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Was 2 released here?
Yes. So there were
That's
two.
the one with the weird
There's
history.
one that's like a Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan.
Yeah.
That we brought over called Lost Levels, but then there's also Super Mario Brothers 2 that's
Which
the
was
North America
released
version.
Only in North America.
I don't know if it's only, but that's what's considered.
But the Lost Levels was really hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
Japan's
that was the standard
Super Mario Brothers 2.
2 in
Yes.
Japan.
Yes. So when I say Super Mario Brothers 2, I'm talking about the North America version.
The vanilla,
Yeah.
watered down,
It's just completely
kid
different
gloves,
game. Like you're picking up vegetables and throwing
hamburgers.
them. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, anyway. There's also Super Mario World.
Yeah, I know that one.
Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
Okay.
Okay, so those are the 5.
Sure.
So
On the Nintendo Super.
On Super Nintendo, yeah.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah. So on Game Boy Advance, let's play a game. Out of those, do you remember them? Super Mario 1, 2, 3.
Super Mario 1, 2, 3, World
Yoshi's
2.
Island. Yeah. Okay.
Yoshi's Island.
When I say Super Mario Advance, which of those 5 do you think?
Super Mario Advance?
Yeah.
It's not Super Mario Bros. Because I had Super Mario Bros. On the Game Boy Advance, and that was still Super Mario Bros.
It was like NES Classic Edition or something.
Something like that. I'm going to say maybe World?
No.
2?
It is Super Mario Brothers 2
Okay.
is Super Mario Advance.
That makes sense.
All right. Super Mario Advance 2.
3?
No. Super Mario World is Super Mario Advance 2.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Following. Now I got it.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
I got
Super
it. Now
Mario
I'm seeing the
Advance
board.
3.
Super Mario Advance 3.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island.
Yeah. Super Mario Advance 3 is actually Super Mario Advance 3, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
Yes. Now I see the board.
And then Super Mario Advance 4
3.
is Super Mario
Bros.
yeah,
3.
Super Mario
Yes.
3.
Now I got it. Now I got it. Now I
God,
got it.
do I hate that.
Yeah, that's rough.
That is...
That'll put you in the hospital.
It was not
That'll
good.
give you an
Yeah.
aneurysm.
So anyway,
So what have you done to combat that? Because you want to be authentic.
literally nothing. I kept it as is.
Maybe you write a letter to Nintendo.
No.
Okay.
I just kept it as is because
You probably don't want them looking into that.
Exactly. The first thing they're going to say is like, "What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no.
How do you rename it?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Nope.
Anyway, I've been playing a game called Gradius Galaxies.
Yes.
There are a lot of Gradius games, apparently.
Yes.
I haven't gone down the rabbit hole of those yet. But Gradius Galaxies, so my Reddit list of the top 100 games, I was going to start at the top, but I'm like, well, why don't I'll just start at 100 and go up. And that will be kind of how I do things. So, yeah, whatever.
It might take a while.
Yeah, okay. But I'm doing 3. We're starting at 3 a month. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But Gradius Galaxies is my first one. I also have Super Monkey Ball Jr. and what was the last?
I remember Super Monkey Ball. I played the one on like the Nintendo 64 though, or something, or GameCube.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 3D game actually.
It is. So that's the cool thing with it is a 3D game. So
was it
like,
originally a 3D game?
Yeah.
Okay, so it originally came out on like the 64 or something.
I think so.
Okay.
And then they kind of ported it over.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I started playing Gradius Galaxies. How Long to Beat has that clocked in at 1 hour.
Dang.
To beat. Yeah.
So that's pretty good for you.
It is an excruciatingly hard game.
Oh, really?
It is so hard.
So you're like, how the heck do you beat this in 1 hour?
Yes.
Are you over 1 hour already?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
beating it in 1 hour?
So to play the game,
Yeah.
you have to go through from level. It's 8 levels, and you go from level 1, and you just fly. It's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up,
Sure.
right? So you're a little spaceship and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And you actually can see some of the DNA of like where Sectori got theirs. So like you basically shoot the red ships, and you get a power up.
Yeah.
And you can either use the power up, or you can save the power up and get a better power up. So you can like stack power ups.
Stack it. Yeah, I am.
So-
Lego Racers has that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the different abilities and stuff, and I'm starting to look at like the different strategies, and it's like, okay, yeah, you can make your speed like 5 speed, but then you're so fast, you're never going to navigate through
trade-offs.
all like the stuff because it's like big like mazes you have to like go through, and it's a D-pad. You're not really doing.
You're not that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the strat is you go 2 speed
Oh.
and just leave the speed alone, and then you start leveling up other stuff. Problem is, if you get hit once, you blow up. You're dead. You lose all your power-ups, everything, and you start with 1 power-up, which you can get speed, and you need speed because you're so slow that, like, later stages, they'll
Can't dodge
they'll blow
anything.
you up.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. I got to level 2 out of 8.
Out of 8.
Yeah. I've been
Ooh,
playing for maybe,
man.
maybe 5 hours. I'd have to check this. Maybe, like, 5 hours
Holy
total.
crap.
And it is ridiculous. It is very, very, very tough.
Dang.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where like you could technically like as you unlock those levels, you could start at like level 2 if you wanted to. Problem is you start with no power-ups.
Yeah.
So then
you're
like
just
it's
totally
you're
underleveled.
just so behind the 8 ball and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's wild. It is
Wow.
really, really cool. But it's
You're enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I beat it? Who knows? Probably not.
You're not on pace.
No.
I'm going to be honest with
No.
you. You're not on pace, but maybe something will click.
It's just a really it did like that's the thing is it did click because I was getting crushed like the first section of World 1, and then eventually you start like learning the patterns, you learn it like how everything goes, and then like you just get further and further and further, and like you get these strategies going, and it's very, very fun. But boy, is it like frustratingly difficult in the beginning for sure.
Dude, older games used to
They don't care.
not hold back.
Now, granted, you like the cool thing with this too, and this goes back to my thing of like play how you want to play.
Yeah.
You could set it up where you have like 9 lives instead of 3, or you can set it up to have.
Oh,
like,
really? You have that option?
Yeah, like they have all that in the settings where you can mod it basically.
But this is the intended difficulty of the game.
Intended difficulty is 3 lives.
You had a little trouble
and then
with
when
that.
you then when you die, you game over. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
lose.
yeah. Like an arcadey
Yeah,
kind of deal.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It's great. I'm really enjoying it. But I'm going to play that through the end of this week, see where I get to, and then hop on Monkey Ball next.
So you're gonna like write about these on your monthly write-ups, or how's that gonna work?
So I have
its own thing, maybe.
I have my own thing written up for specifically Game Boy Advance, and we'll see if I merge them or if I keep them separate. We'll see.
Do you think you're gonna take a deep dive into any other consoles once you're through that, or is this a special
Maybe
just time and place?
It's just such a nice, clean system. I don't know how else to describe it. Like it's like Game Boy's like kind of too old, where like a lot of the games don't hold up, and it's just kind of like PlayStation's kind of the same way, where it's like it's a lot of power, you have a lot of tinkering and different things like that. Game Boy Advance, it's like, hey, every single one of these works. It all. I have a very specific collection that is like these games are lauded and you know, like this is it. And a lot of those games, it's going to take me 40 hours for like one of those games. So it's like 4,000 hours to beat, you know, all the games. Like I got some time.
You got some time to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. It's a cool project.
It's just nice. It's very
deep
like,
dive into.
We're watching Love Island on the couch and I'm just
getting crushed.
Yeah. Getting destroyed in a space game. Yeah.
Well, I wish you luck in your pursuits.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pulling that together. I have the collection stuff. What's cool is whenever I meant to tell you to bring your Retroid over, but like you could bring your Retroid over. I'm very confident on how to like, we'll keep all your saves, anything you did Game Boy Advance wise, but then I could be like, hey, if you want all the games, by all means, you can have all the games. Or here's a curated 218 of the best games. Here's a list, like a collection in order of all the Reddit games. Like if you ever wanted to like see that kind of stuff,
yeah,
I have it all there where it's just drag and drop and
nice.
it's all formatted perfectly and everything. So
you went deep.
Yeah.
Were you able to figure out how to trade a Machamp or Machomp? Machop?
Yeah, kind of.
We're almost there.
Kind of.
Do we have the technology yet? Or?
We have the technology.
Because that's where I'm at in Fire Red, where I need to trade this guy.
Yeah.
So I can get him a champ.
I know in theory how to do it.
Okay.
But it's not even but. Basically, I have to take it. I have to do it on this machine, like specifically on the same Retroid that you have.
Good.
We can do.
We have that tech.
Yeah, we have that tech. Yeah, we can do that.
We could do that.
I think so.
Or we get original hardware.
Or you just
plug it in.
Buy on your Switch.
I will never do that.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
I'd rather die.
All right.
That's probably a lie, but I've already come this far in my playthrough. I have a little Machop.
Absolute worst case, I'll just give you a Machop or a Machamp or whatever.
How?
There's a million different programs out there.
I can't.
All right.
It's got to be because I don't want to paste over someone else or.
Yeah.
It's got to be legit. When he gets tested, it's got to be a Machamp.
What if you pasted over a Machop?
No.
All right.
No.
It's the same thing.
Because I want a whole family.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's got to be done right or I'm never playing that game again.
All right.
That's how it is.
All right.
I don't make the rules, bro. I don't make the rules.
It's fine. I've learned a lot on the retro art.
You've gone super deep.
Yeah.
And still haven't figured out Fire Emblem Awakening.
Dude, that's a
disaster. If you ever do download those texture patches,
I will mess with it eventually.
Let me know so I can come back to that because I'm doing my Fire Emblem grind now. Mm-hmm. So when I get to that game, hopefully we'll have a solve for that.
I just lost my...
It's playable, but it's just so annoying.
No, it's people have... Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, you just turn off the animations. And it's fine.
But the fact that so I played that on my Thor, which is significantly more powerful than the Retroid. And it's still bad.
Yeah, it's rough.
Real bad.
It's not even a power thing from my understanding. It's literally just how it. Yeah. It's like the shaders and everything.
Well, it goes even deeper too because there's weird phantom lines on stuff if you use a certain the Vulcan versus the OpenG. It's just
it's rough.
Yeah, I don't know.
What were you saying? You were using what?
I don't know. What was it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You deal hunting?
I am deal hunting.
Is that what you were talking about?
No,
it's on the list.
I'm dealing. We talked about the Xenoblade stuff, so I am.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Okay,
it's a little awkward because I'm getting a lot of imported stuff now. So basically, you can't find North American copies of those games new. but you can find the European versions.
The PAL versions.
Yeah. Well, they're not. See, they're not PAL versions.
They're not PAL versions?
Open. They're just sold in there, so it's like it's a little different.
I know that the European copies can get a little frisky.
They can on like PlayStation.
Oh, okay. So that's
not like
not
new,
no longer a thing.
From my understanding, that's correct.
There's a big debate, not even debate. So something interesting about Spyro the Dragon is you actually move faster on the PAL version of Spyro.
Really?
Yes.
Which is weird because that's a 50 hertz, not 60.
Yes.
Okay.
However, the load times are slower, so it's faster to speedrun on the North American version.
Interesting.
But that was
you
an
would think it would be the opposite. Yeah. Huh.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been learning a lot about Spyro the Dragon. Those speedruns are so good, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good. And it's the first one in particular. Like, the second one's an interesting speedrun too, but the fact that the first one, there's no exploits that get you past the balloons.
Yeah,
you have to like play the game.
Yeah.
Which is awesome to me. Like, there are exploits and you are skipping some things, especially in any percent. But most speedruns, like, for example, I've gone over this before, but like in Spyro 2, like, if you're doing the any percent in Spyro 2 is like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like ridiculous. The any percent in Spyro 1 is like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you got to go to every world still.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. But the 100% in Spyro 2, you go to the end of the game first because you can get there in 7 minutes, and then you get this super flame,
and then just crush it,
and then you go backwards through the game. And that, I don't like that as much because it's like it's not a true kind of one-to-one experience where Spyro 1 feels like you're just at the limit of what this game can do.
Yes.
You're like playing it like you would as a kid, more or less.
Just real fast.
Just incredibly fast. The shit they're doing now is so crazy, though. It's like so insane. Like, in any percent in Spyro 1, there's this thing called the rat proxy. Mm-hmm. So you get to Nasty's world, and then instead of going, because you have to open the dragon heads.
Yeah.
Nasty's dragon head is the only one that isn't like a solid surface.
Okay.
For some reason, because they're running out of time. The other two are like his loot and the North Cove or whatever is next to it. So what you do is you corner this rat, and then you charge into it, and then you kind of go into his hitbox, and it just flies you upwards, and then you fly into the head of Nasty's thing. So you skip 2 levels. It's
like,
crazy.
how do you?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was going to send you this. They just went over Summoning Salt as a big speedrun historian, and he just went over the history of Spyro 1. So I was going to send you that because it covers like from the inception of like what the history is, how they found these tricks and who the main people are and everything. And the funny thing about that is like technically the first speedrunner ever was I think his name's like Mark Carney.
Okay.
Who he's at PlayStation now. He's like an executive there, but
Cerny?
Mark Cerny.
Yeah.
He worked on Spyro.
Yeah.
And in a PlayStation magazine, he actually beat Spyro in like an hour and 5 minutes. So technically had the first world record Spyro speedrun.
That guy's he's the one that gets up there
Carney,
that's like really quiet and just like talking about like, here's why the loading of PlayStation is so spectacular. Yeah.
Anyways, sorry, a little bit of a tangent.
He reminds me of Brian Cox I think it's Brian Cox, the astrophysicist.
Oh yeah,
it like I put them on the same level.
Yeah,
but
little different fields, but
yeah, but like same mannerisms. They kind of look similar,
like, technical, very technical.
Yeah. What was I gonna? Oh, speaking of history. Speaking of history, I go to Bitmap books a lot, and I get like here's the history of like Game Boy Advance and all this stuff. They just reprinted the history of Japanese RPGs, so that's coming, and I think that's gonna be really cool.
Is this the same series of the history of video games that you're reading, or is it
no? It's just this is different. So what they do is they'll go in and they'll like get all these concept arts and box arts and like interviews with developers and stuff, and basically just make a book based off of that.
Yeah.
Really, really cool stuff. Really high quality, like printing and information, different things like that, which is really cool. But I was looking to get that whenever we played Trails in the Sky,
Yeah.
and it was sold out. And then I just got the email like 2 days ago or something, and it was like, "Oh, we reprinted it. If you still want this," I'm like, "Heck yes, I do."
Yeah.
And they shipped it, so I'm
awesome.
excited. Yeah,
Are you still reading the history of video games? I remember you got through the first
I'm listening to
volume.
it. It's so dry. It's so dry.
Oh, really?
Now it's starting to get a little bit more interesting. I switched to I'm gonna butcher the name. It's like I think it's called the Console Wars, but it's specifically Nintendo and Sega. And that's
so
been
you
really
switched
interesting.
books?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
just to it's same era, but it's a lot more like in-depth coverage of specifically that battle. And I think it's just a little bit more interesting, better written, that sort of thing. Like
Gotcha.
the history of video games is very good.
Yeah.
But it's very like
It's like an anthology.
you know the Bible, whenever you're in like Sunday school or something and they skip over the like, and Joseph was the father of blah 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 and he was the son of blah blah blah, and he like the family tree kind of feels like that a little bit. So it's better than that, but it's not
Better than the Bible.
no better than
okay.
like just the family tree, but it's
Sorry, I was just
yeah,
trying to
I got it.
ruin your
Yeah.
life. I'm just kidding. Yeah, okay, interesting. I
Yeah.
know you were really into the first part, so that's kind of interesting that like
I
maybe the
wasn't in the
second
first part, and I thought it was going to pick up more now that
I
it was like
see.
within the realm of where I was.
Yeah.
But I think it doesn't do a deep enough dive into the different areas that I'm most interested in.
Gotcha.
Because they're like, even a Game Boy, they were like, and then they came out with a Game Boy, and that was cool, and then they
Yeah.
just like move on.
Yeah.
Like, and it was like,
Did you ever see that movie where
Yeah, it was great. Tetris.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
knew exactly what I was talking
Yep.
about. Yeah.
Loved it. But that's what I want, right? Like I want that.
Little dramatized,
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea wanted to watch it.
I haven't watched it and I think I'd like it.
Apple TV.
Yeah.
Another
I know.
feather in their cap.
Look, we're gonna go see Street Fighter. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
What a wild I think it's gonna be good. I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna be good, but
But good in like in a cheesy way.
yes,
Like I think it knows what it is, and that's the most important part.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like fun.
yeah.
I'm not a big Street Fighter guy though, so I don't know.
No, I don't.
Is Jury in that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know Blanca was at the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotta look that up
yeah.
for research purposes.
I mean, they're very self-aware when they're like, yeah, everyone keeps talking about your thighs. I don't see the
Chun-Li.
Yeah. It's fine. It'll be like, look,
You'll never find anyone with thighs though that can match.
Oh, you can.
Really?
Oh yeah. Damn. Maybe not. They would be like a Chun-Li, but
Well, the problem is Chun-Li's waist is like 12 inches.
yeah. Well, that's
And then
fair.
her thighs
Yeah.
are like
12
world
inches.
record
Yeah.
Olympian powerlifter.
yeah, yeah.
So there's a little mismatch. Like that would be quite a human.
Do you know? I think her handle's Lean Beef Patty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's
it's like take her physique
yeah.
and put it on a little.
She doesn't have Chun-Li thighs.
They're pretty big.
Chun-Li has powerlifting thighs.
Yeah, she's a powerlifter.
Lean beef?
Yeah.
She's not breaking the world record squat. Chun-Li
No,
is.
but okay. Well, fair enough. But you gotta.
Nothing against lean beef patty. She's ripped.
Yeah.
And I get it. I'm just saying, like, that's how cartoonish Chun-Li is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It'll be good.
Got bad
Wait.
news about baseball.
You got bad news about baseball?
Yeah.
This is live bad news. Do you want to say it?
I guess. So a lot of people didn't come back, so we had to draft people, and then 4 out of the 5 people we drafted backed out. So we're looking rough.
That's not good.
We're looking really rough. So if you play baseball
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania, in Western PA, let me know. Hit us up.
Podcast at
We need you.
couchcompany.com
Yeah.
/
Whatever.
please.
Whatever our thing is. I forget what we were talking about. Sorry. Derailed you.
No, that's what you're just talking. We're going to go see Street Fighter.
We're going to see Street Fighter. It's going to be great. Okay, let's get to what we're playing.
Oh, yeah. We haven't talked about that yet, huh?
Yeah, so you have
All
a
right.
raid tonight.
Yeah.
And we're going to see how that goes. I'm going to hop in.
Oh, you are?
And
Okay.
the not raid leader has told me I'm going to really quickly see what the vibe is.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see that. I'm not sure what he means by that. I do know what he means by that, but there might be some underlying tensions maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a high-stress environment.
Should be okay. Should be good. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not... Are you in the know, though? I don't think you're in the know.
I'm in... dude, I am
That's what I'm
ground
saying.
zero.
So, like, him telling me that means maybe he knows some insider information.
I know everything.
Maybe there's... you do
I'm
know
on
everything.
the inside, yeah.
So is there something brewing?
Nah, everything's fine. The only thing brewing
I
is
don't
me
believe that.
because I'm a brewmaster monk.
Okay, so there is
Get it?
something. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know. I have no
interesting.
idea what's going on.
Yeah, me neither. I don't
Greg
know.
says, "Hey, step here and
Yeah,
taunt." When
yeah.
I taunt, and I hit the
Yep.
buttons.
Yep.
Yeah, I am actually excited this time because my my loadout is set. I'm better geared.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit more like I fixed my camera issue. Like
I was
feel
told,
good.
and the direct quote was night and day. There's a night and day difference with you. So I think there was a little bit of maybe a confident boost. I don't want to take credit for that, but I think I'm solely responsible for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how to get you on track.
Yes.
I know what to do to get you there.
I appreciate it. I need that
Release.
Look, that's good.
Yeah.
I feel confident that I know what I need to do. Now, will I
think you're
execute it
good.
appropriately and all that jazz? That's a whole other thing. But
Well,
I know how to get better if I so choose.
I think you're doing well. And when I was listening last week, it did seem like you guys were dying a lot. I don't know if that's a typical raid experience or if it was higher death count than normal. It's hard to tell. But you guys did wipe the floor or whatever you say, whatever your code word is.
Yeah, you jump off the edge so you don't take.
Well, Dwayne always says like let's wipe it out or something.
Yeah, you wipe like squad wipe.
Wipe
Same
your
thing.
butt.
Yeah. So
But
like,
but there's like a phrase.
yeah, it's wipe.
Oh, it's just wipe. He was saying something more than I thought. Maybe not. I don't
He
know.
might have been talking about jumping over the edge, like
Yeah.
because if you jump over the edge, then you don't take.
He's like wipe
damage.
it
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't
So
know.
here's the fun thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that if I turn my back to an enemy, I take way more damage. You would think that makes sense. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
This is for a 30-year-old game. I didn't know they had that tech back then.
It's the greatest game of all time.
I know, but I'm just saying. So
According to
like,
some people.
I'm wondering why I'm dying, why I'm doing all this stuff. And it's
Yeah.
because I turned away, and it's like, oh, that's why I get murdered. So now I can adjust it a little bit better. Yeah.
Go back. Yeah.
So I'm learning that stuff. That would have been nice to know, like, I don't know, a month ago.
They didn't tell you that, huh?
But, yeah.
That's all right. Some lessons you have to learn the hard
Dude,
way.
I'm already $90 invested in this or whatever.
That's
it is. Yeah, because it's two months is $30.
Hey, you got 3 more seasons to go, pal.
I don't think they're gonna stay with it.
Yeah, they are.
They never do.
They were telling me, man. We're staying
Jeff
with
was
it.
already talking about like, yeah.
Oh, you naming names?
Yeah,
He's already talking about what?
about like, oh, I don't know if we're like when he was saying about like, oh, if we're doing like season 2 of this
He
or the
says
next
people drop
expansion or whatever.
off, but the core remains.
Yeah, but is he the core? Is he part of the core?
I
Does
think
he drop?
so. I don't know. I think he's
All right.
a core member.
Okay. Well, then, hey, look, I will do my due diligence and do the best I can. But if, like, let's say Greg leaves,
You're out.
I can't.
Greg's your handler then, huh?
Yeah, he's my handler.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Does he ride you hard or?
No, he's very gentle.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's super nice.
That's good.
Like, it like.
Do you respond better
ridiculously
to
slow.
that?
I do what I'm trying to learn.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
But I don't want to be lied to.
Right.
And I think. I mean, trying to think of the best way to say this. I think I'm getting good feedback,
Yep.
and that's good. I'll leave it
Good
at that.
feedback is good. I agree with that.
I'm
I think
getting
it's
the
fair-
feedback
fair
I
assessment.
want.
Yep.
I don't want them to sugarcoat it.
I don't think they have been, but there is always going to be a little bit of that because you got to understand they want you to play.
Oh,
So
right.
that's the
Yeah,
natural
yeah, there's gonna-
response, right? They don't want to completely just throw you under the bus
Sure.
and roast you. And there's also a grace period. You're newer to the game or this
Yeah.
style of gameplay within a game you've played prior.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I think it's a tough balance to navigate, but I think they're doing a good job.
The
I think
biggest,
you're doing a good job. I think everyone's doing a great job.
the biggest anxiety I have right now is I think to hit the next level,
Yeah.
I really have to play that game a lot. Like I have to like get into
Yeah.
it and really like if I'm playing a video game, it's going to be that.
Yeah.
And Pragmata just came out.
Yeah.
The Mouse PI just came out.
Yeah.
We do my Game Boy Advance stuff. Like, there's a lot on my plate. Plus, child work, all that jazz. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm a little worried that they're going to get tired of waiting for me to like. Not that I am taking it seriously. I joke and I rib the game and stuff, but like whenever I'm playing, I'm really trying to take it seriously. So I worry that there's going to be a point when they're like, okay, well, like you're not to the level we need you to be, so like forget it. And I wish they would just be honest with me if that's the case, because it's like, hey, to do what you need to do, you got to play this like 15 hours a week consistently. And
Yeah,
if I
because
can't
you
do
got to
that,
imagine
then-
you got to catch up on all their experience. Not to be at the same
Right.
level, but to
Yeah,
be at a
yeah, yeah.
baseline of their expectation.
Well, they're saying stuff that I don't even know what like the heck they're saying.
Yeah,
Right. Like it's
right.
no different than League or Call of
Absolutely.
Duty even. Like it's
Sure.
just like you pick
Yep.
that stuff up.
Right.
I'm learning.
So
But
anything. Yeah, anything.
Yeah. I don't know if I can dedicate the amount of time that is needed to get to a specific level. So
Right.
that's the anxiety I have right now. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing Mouse PI and Pragmata.
Did you like the other two? You started them?
Yeah.
Good.
I am actually playing Pragmata with a controller, and I think that's how I'm
Really?
going to play it. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. I started with a mouse, and they
Yeah.
actually changed the controls from the demo, which I like.
Oh.
And it's
so better.
I don't know about better. It's
Different.
It's a different way of doing it,
Okay.
which is cool.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of meant to be playing with a controller.
Might be.
Yeah. Well, Steam tells you right off the bat, like, hey,
Oh, it has
plug in
one
a
of those.
controller.
Yeah. Okay, then
you
that
don't
makes
need
sense.
it. Like
No.
it works well with a mouse
Sure,
and
sure,
keyboard.
sure.
But sitting back playing it,
Yeah.
it really does feel like an Xbox like 360 game, like old school. Like, okay, I'm just gonna play this like Dead Space or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty interesting. I'm getting the hang of it. And
Watched a little bit today from Jeff's stream.
oh, is he playing it?
Yep.
Nice.
I didn't want to spoil myself, so I only stepped in for a second.
Yeah.
But it looks cool. I think he was
Dude.
enjoying it. So
I know for a fact and this will be interesting whenever we all talk about it for Game of the Year and stuff like that, where in the very, very beginning, when you get the little girl,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not a spoiler, everyone knows you're getting it. You give her a name,
yep,
Diana, right?
yep.
And she does the whole like points to herself. She's like, Diana, and then like points to you and says your name, and it keeps going back and forth. Dude, Penny does that. And she'll be like, Daddy, Mommy, Penny. And, like,
Yep.
and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, it's
You're
like,
screwed.
okay, yeah, I'm definitely screwed. Yeah.
It's good though.
It is.
In a good way.
Yeah. But I think the story will probably resonate with, or at least the relationship will resonate with me pretty hard.
Yeah.
So I'll be curious to see how that influences like my
Factors in.
overall review.
yeah. Cool.
And then Mouse PI is a boomer. It's a boomer shooter. Like, do you
What's
like
a boomer shooter?
boomer shooters? Like old school Doom type
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah. I
very.
knew that.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it good though?
Yeah.
There was just such mixed reviews.
Yeah.
on it.
It's like
It's fine.
if it was not the style that it was, and if you didn't
I
have
see.
Troy Baker voicing it,
Troy Baker voices it?
I believe Troy Baker's the Mouse PI
great.
guy. Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm 99% sure. I'm gonna actually let me double check.
That makes sense. It's like a rough and gruff
It's very
mouse.
yeah. Troy Baker and Mouse PI. I just want to double check because
I just loved how it looked, the aesthetic of it. I didn't really get too deep into the gameplay stuff.
Yeah, it's
but
Troy Baker's the Jack Pepper. He's the main guy, which very, very good. Like
Of course.
his voice acting,
Yeah.
he's the goat. Blah blah
He's-
blah.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
yes, but if you take that away, it's kind of like it's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's like a different coat of
That's
paint on. Well, it's not. I don't want to say it's disappointing.
Well, that's disappointing to me because I had very high hopes for it.
So a couple things. One, I would make it harder. So I would actually bump up the difficulty.
I think I read that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Interesting.
step one.
Okay.
Step two, I would actually maybe blow it out to be like you can pick like the different types of music, like filter and stuff like that you could put on it, so it can sound like really old timey and different things. Same with the visuals. You can go like super old school, like cathode TV, whatever. I would go as far in that direction as I can.
Yeah, yeah.
And while it does a good job on a lot of that stuff, I think ultimately it's not the same charm and level of like animation and stuff as something like a Cuphead.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, just because it's a 3D game that they're forcing 2D sprites into.
Right.
I'm going to finish it. It's like a 10-hour game or something like that. Like I'll finish it. It's fine. It's good. Whatever.
Yeah.
But it is starting to get a little like kind of samey, kind of like, all right, like,
seen all its tricks.
I'm sure there's going to be more stuff, but it's like I'm just flying around to different levels, running around, shooting a bunch of dudes, going back home. It's fine. It's okay.
I had really high hopes for that game.
It's not a bad game.
I know, but I thought it was going to be a good game.
It is.
I thought it was going to be a great game.
It's not a great game.
Yeah.
I don't think it hits like again, if you're going by like 8's great and 7's good or whatever, it's in the good territory.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's worth playing it for $30. Like heck
I'm gonna play it. I committed.
Yeah.
I'm pot committed.
I think you will get a kick out of it. I think
so.
It's good. Troy Baker does a lot.
I'm just curious. Where I'm trying not to let it. I need to stop like reading reviews.
Well, I'm sure I'm not helping either.
But I asked you.
Did you play Bolt Gun?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Space Marine?
No. Well, kind of, but yeah, it's like Warhammer Bolt Gun, but it's like that 2D boomer shooter. Like, look up boomer shooters. It's old school Doom.
Yeah,
right?
no,
like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So
I don't play a lot of those, so I don't know, but
the thing is, I'm
gonna give it a try.
On normal, you can just eat a lot of the bullets coming at you and stuff. Where if you play it on hard mode,
gotta think.
It's going to be a little bit more tactical, a little bit more interesting, and a little like kind of on the edge of your seat. In a lot of ways, I actually think Pragmata. Like, I think Jeff might have ruined me in some ways because now I just want challenge. Like, I'm playing Gradius, I'm doing freaking Berserker Kaizen, and like what is wrong with me? Like, I want to play.
Nothing. You're challenging games. Yourself. I think that's good.
I guess.
I think that's good.
I hate it. Anyway, maybe I'd play it on hard and then bump it down if you get annoyed at it.
I gotcha.
Yeah. What have you been playing? What are you up to?
So I was telling you about Esoteric Ebb.
Yeah.
My first experience with it was not great. For some reason, I just wasn't in the headspace to play it. I guess I was a little bit surprised about what the game was. I never played Disco Elysium, so I didn't know. Like, people who have played that kind of understand what this is.
Yeah.
I guess, because it's pretty much the same thing, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Just with the D&D skin. So that was like, I played it for 30 minutes. I was like, all right, I can't do this right now. So I sat down, had a nice beverage with me, just committed to it, which is what you got to do. You got to be in the headspace for it. It's a lot of reading and kind of just, how do I even describe this? Like a vibe. You got to be vibed in with it. You can't turn your brain off and play it.
I took it as the same thing as like, oh, I want to curl up with a good book, except this is like my book instead.
Yes.
And it's like, for Disco Elysium, it was kind of like the same mindset.
Yes. You got to be ready to read.
Like, I'm not laying down. I'm not like, I'm literally sitting up. Like,
brain is on.
Yes. Yeah.
But you're still cozy. That's a good descriptor.
Yeah.
So anyways, my second time with it went a lot better. So it's a couple reasons. One, it was in a better headspace to like sit down, read, pay attention. They throw so many names and history and this and that at you. And then I was a little bit confused on how the information was being portrayed to me because you're kind of like all of your stats are different personalities.
You're schizophrenic.
You're schizophrenic, yeah. Which aren't spoilers because it's literally the first thing that happens. But that's just how the game functions. So I'm like, who am I talking to? So once you start understanding that and going with it, it gets better. But also what really helped me is I am now role-playing my guy. So my guy is a really strong cleric who's the dumbest fucking person of all time and just oblivious in any social situation.
Yeah.
And it is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
So like I'm all about testosterone and manliness and
and you're picking all of these.
Yes.
Like that's the direction you went with it. Yeah.
So I was like, I sent you a little snippet yesterday.
Yeah.
Like you can pray at these prayer sites or whatever, and then it kind of helps you think about what you've learned about each quest that you've picked up. Mm-hmm. And so I was hitting on a girl, and that was one of the quests, I guess. And then it was just this really funny little blurb about like what do women want or something? And it's like, you have no fucking clue or whatever. And I forget what it said, but it was really funny.
So like the writing's good.
The writing is really good. It's really a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. Or maybe not. I think I did expect something like D&D always has to be humorous because it's so ridiculous.
Right.
But it's really D&D inspired. All the spells are D&D. All the abilities, all the...
Are they pretty faithful to the rules?
Oh my God. Like down to the everything.
Oh, okay. So
very, very faithful. Nice. They have to tweak some things just to make it gameplay. But I really enjoyed it. I played it for like 3 hours yesterday.
So you're in.
I really liked it. It's just a great vibe. The music's very soothing. The writing's very good. Heavy lore. So you gotta just understand that going into it. Like, I wish it was a little bit. There have been some games like the one Nate really loves.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
where
about.
you hover over it and it tells you what it is. Yep. Doesn't have like that. You have to go into like your notebook and then like remember like what these things are. The funny thing is too is like your personalities will roll to see if they succeed or fail to tell you what something is. So sometimes they're giving you wrong information about something. And that's where it gets interesting, where it's like, oh shit, like I don't know what's true. Like,
right, yeah.
You're like trying to remember these things, and then it's like, because I've gotten in trouble where it's like, I've said something thinking it was right. It turns out I failed it. So any intelligence checks, my intelligence is 6.
Okay.
So any intelligence check, I fail.
Right.
So I am just the dumbest guy ever. And I try to solve everything with my muscles. It's just really funny. I really like the archetype I picked.
That's awesome.
But it's cool. Like the character creator is really cool. Like every ability score like has this big thing about like, here's what this means for you. Like here's where you'll roll this. Here's kind of like your personality types if you go into this stat, right? And then here's what you'll be bad at if you go into this stat or whatever. So there's a whole big descriptor when you're making your character. So that's really fun. And then what I really love about it is when you exit the game and you go to play it again, it gives you like a little blurb about what you just played and a little reminder of where you're at in the style of like a DM telling you like, hey, last time we did this and you explored this area and talked to this person and here's what we're kind of doing right now and here's where you were going. In a very cool, like I'm not doing it justice, in a very cool way.
I mean, that sounds
like after my first session, that's what they call them, sessions.
Yeah.
I only played for 30 minutes. He's like, oh, hey, sorry. I think, I forget how he said it, but it's like, hey, you know, it looks like, sorry about the short session last time. Like, it looks like maybe I need to give you a little more direction. Try going here and here.
Oh, that's super cool.
It was so cool. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I actually went to a specific place that I'm not supposed to be yet, but you can really go anywhere because it does not hold your hand at all.
Yeah.
So you can, it's a little bit overwhelming, is maybe another gripe I have. So you really just got to
send it,
just jump. And I died. So I got an achievement for insta dying. And then like the next time you say, he's like, hey, you know, good try or whatever. Like, so this is actually a level 3 dungeon. So, you know, maybe you want to try going somewhere else first, but you know, it is possible if you want to give it another crack at it. So it was, I really like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Where, kind of helping you in a very subtle way. I've been having a good time. So we're gonna keep on with that game. But I am also in your shoes where I'm a little behind. I do want to play Mouse PI, but also Pragmata looks great, so that's on the list. So kind of a little behind here.
I'll be interested which control scheme you go with Pragmata.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Because it's like with a controller, whenever you aim, your girl like hacks, and then you use like the face buttons to like hack it and stuff, which is cool. Mm-hmm. With a mouse, you're still moving WASD, but whenever you aim, then you hit the side mouse button and you use the mouse to hack, which is new. That's not how it was. So they might be able to change that.
Side mouse?
So when you're holding the mouse, you hit the side mouse button.
What if you don't have a side mouse button?
Then you hold Alt. So you can either one.
Did you change to side mouse?
No, it's both. So you can pick it.
Interesting.
And then you do like a zigzag thing. So it's a lot easier to hack with a mouse.
Yeah. You're just flicking.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I gotta get out of here because you got raid.
Oh well, yeah, no, that's fine.
Not for me, for you.
Oh, it's 9.
It's 9.
Oh, yeah, you got to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of here.
All right.
That's all we got.
I thought it was 8.
No, your
Yikes.
clock continues to be wrong.
Yes, very wrong.
If you made it this far, we appreciate you. Sorry for the abrupt ending. I'm looking out for my...
Thanks for doing me a solid.
For Pongo.
Yeah.
Check us out, couchcompany.games. We got everything up there. We got our reviews, top 5s, all of our podcast episodes. Tyler's been doing a monthly save file review of the games he's been playing and other things going on in his gaming life, which has been fantastic. So look forward to that. And potentially another edition of Game Boy Advance deep dive, whatever he's going to call that. So that would be great.
Something in advance, like in advance of, I don't know, playing in advance or something.
right.
I don't know.
That's right.
Workshopping.
Yeah, there'll be a cool name attached to that. And next week we will have What Killed Jeff's top 10 video games from 2025. That has been confirmed. So really excited for that one. But for us, we're going to be here, same time, same place next week. Thanks for joining us on the couch. Peace.